Hello there. In this digital bite, we will be discussing how to keep mobile friendly and accessibility in mind when you are designing a slider or post slider for your website. My name is Ann Hamlin. I'm the Public Library Services Consultant for Wisconsin Valley. Let's get started. We will be using a website that's in development for Demer Memorial Library in Three Lakes. So, just a disclaimer, everything that goes wrong on this website is all my fault. Let's take a closer look at accessibility when it comes to communicating about programs, services, and announcements at your library on your website. You'll notice that I have two styles of notifications here. A traditional style of communication on websites is a slider form, or what is an image that takes up the entirety of a section of your website. This is a really fun slider that I made quite some time ago. But unfortunately, this is not a great way to communicate information to users who are accessing your website on their mobile device. Let's illustrate this by shrinking our browser. And you'll see that as the browser shrinks, mimicking a mobile device, the slider and the text on the slider gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So visualize using a cell phone. As your cell phone screen is so much smaller than a desktop, so will the text on the slider be. Now, here's a fun thing to try. This is also a slider up above it. However, we use a plain background image with no text, and then we put the information that is necessary on the top with a button to more information about what you are communicating. Now, I made up a program about taste testing pizza. I don't know if that speaks to your library's mission, but it would be delicious. For our example here, and I parked a plain image in the background and layered text on it with a button to bring you to more information. This is important because you get the idea across with some simple text and an image, but then the button brings you to more information. You'll also notice that the text remains readable as the screen shrinks, and that big obvious button allows a user to click on there and to read more detail so that you do not need to put every single piece of information onto the image or in the text. When a user is on their phone or on a small tablet accessing your website, a minimal image with light text connected to an area with more information is more accessible, more mobile friendly than a plain image slider or a carousel of pictures with text on it, as illustrated by one of my favorite slider images that I've ever created for the Farmers Union Kids Day Camp. It is important to mention that when you focus on accessibility, user experience, and mobile-friendly design, you are encouraging the internet to prioritize your website in its search results. This is called search engine optimization. As a rule of thumb, you don't want to have a user to have to work to access your website, to really strain their eyes to read anything. So the more you focus on mobile-friendly, accessible, user-friendly design, the better user experience you will provide. And if a library user is able to use your website with ease and find the information that they need quickly, chances are that they will be repeat customers for you. So please, let me know if you have any questions and give me a call or send me an email. Thank you.